Hi, my name is Michele Sayre, and welcome to my presentation, My Top 10 Bits of Writing Advice. I've been writing since I was about 10 years old, and I'm 46 now, so that means I started writing before the internet, Google, and YouTube here. And in my 36 years of writing, give or take, I've read and heard tons of writing advice. My goal here is to be encouraging and supportive regardless of how long you have been writing. In addition, I want you to think for yourself and believe in yourself too. So, let's get started. Number 1. Writing advice is not the law of the land. Someone can yell at you for breaking said writing advice, but they can't throw you in jail for it. So much writing advice is given as if it is set in stone or the law of the land. It's not either one of those, and don't ever forget that. Some pieces of writing advice have been around for a long time because either they're good pieces of advice or they're like a zombie that manages not to get its head cut off. Don't treat any piece of advice like you can't take it or leave it. Number 2. Writing advice is just what has worked for someone and is shared in the hope that it will help others. This is why I do it. If it's done for an ego stroke, be sure to wash your hands after reading it. I'm sharing my writing advice and insights here to help other writers who might not have my years of writing experience or the ability to see what's being said merely out of ego, because for some crazy reason unknown to me, writing seems to attract people with more ego than brains or talent. Number 3. Basic rules of spelling, punctuation, and grammar are not bad. They are fluid and change over time. Don't be afraid to change, and if someone doesn't like that, just walk away from them. As I like to say, language is a living, breathing thing in a constant state of change. Writing styles change over the years, and it's usually for the better. There are people who piss and moan about that, but don't argue with them. Just walk away and keep on writing. Number 4. Don't try to write like anyone else. Find your own voice and write in your own way. The best writers are the ones with the most unique voices. We all have writers we love and adore, but we're not them. I can't stress how important it is for you to find your own voice and to write in your own way. It takes time to do this, but trust me, it's worth it. If you want to be a writer that someone will love and adore one day, be yourself. Number 5. Criticism can be a valuable tool, but only if it's not an axe that's being ground on your back. Let me put it this way. If someone tells you your writing is a stinking pile of garbage, but not why they think that is, then that's not a valid form of criticism or feedback. If someone says this part of your writing isn't working for them and tells you why, listen to them. But not everyone will like what you write, and that's okay. That's just the way of the world, and you can't change people like that. Writing isn't a popularity contest or an election. It's an expression of your own personal creativity and ideas. Number 6. You don't have to write every single day. There will be days when life gets in the way or you just can't get any words out. Remember, there's always tomorrow. One of the most common pieces of writing advice is that you have to write every single day. No, you don't. I've gone days, weeks, and sometimes even a month or more without writing anything. And the world didn't come to an end, and my writing didn't really suffer for it. More often than not, you're going to have to make time to write, and sometimes you'll have to become a world-class thief and steal that time. Make the most of the time you have to write. Number 7. Don't be afraid to scrap something and start over. Nothing ever comes out perfect, and sometimes it's best to start over on a blank page. Some writers I know put stuff into separate files so they can go back to it if they want to. I've done this off and on for years, but I'm currently not doing that. But I will tell you now, the best thing you can do is get something onto the page you can work with. Number 8. Being a writer doesn't give you the right to be a jerk about it. The world doesn't owe you a damn thing, especially writing time or anything writing related. I can't stress this piece of advice enough because I've had to deal with writers who do think the world owes them a living, if not writing time whenever they want it. Don't be like that, because sooner or later people will resent the crap out of you and your writing and possibly leave you high and dry on your own. Number 9. Writing is a ton of editing most of the time. Complain about it if you will, but don't stop until you get it right. You're going to spend more time editing and revising than actually creating, so get used to it now. You can whine and complain about it, but don't stop editing until it comes together for you. Editing skills are some of the most valuable you will ever develop as a writer. And finally, number 10. Writing can be taught, but only if you're willing to learn and do the work on your own. You can read a million how-to writing books and watch a million how-to videos, but in the end, you'll learn the most by writing and rewriting till your eyes cross and burn and every muscle in your body turns to limp noodles. Anyone who says writing is easy is full of crap. But the writers who succeed do so because they work and never give up on themselves. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more upcoming videos, and please visit my writing home at michelsayre.com. And most of all, keep writing, and editing, and revising, and writing some more. Have a good day.